Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well today. You want to say good morning to everyone?
Good morning.
Are you fixing your hair?
Yes, in my way.
I think your hair looks beautiful, honey. We've actually had a very interesting morning so far. So one of our neighbors, who was getting ready to go to work this morning, sent us a couple pictures and some notes where it actually looks like somebody broke into the house 2 doors down from us. Any regular subscribers, you'll probably know by now, 2 doors down from us is the house that collapsed during the earthquake back in November. Are you copying my fingers, my quote fingers? It collapsed back in November during the big earthquake here in the Anchorage area. It was a 7.1 earthquake, and it's a very sad story. I'll leave some links above for anyone that wants to reference it. Oh, you giving me a kiss? Thank you, honey. Thank you. I love your kisses. But it looks like somebody actually broke in last night, because that definitely was not there. The front screen looks like it was broken in on the door, and there's some bags, suitcases hanging out outside, and those definitely weren't there. So it was definitely not an animal, because I don't think an animal like a bear would want to take some stuff out of the house and put it in the front of the house. So it looks like somebody was actually trying to break in. All the possessions from the tenants of the home, because the tenants of the home were not the actually original owners, are still in there, because this house is red tagged. You can't go anywhere near it. It is not safe. So I'm going to go check out very carefully in the front of the house, because I'm probably going to have to call the police. Jocelyn is going to stay right here since it's not very safe. So let's go check it out. So here is the house again, and you guys can probably see all the stuff kind of hanging out in the front of the house right over here. I'm going to be very careful over here because it is not safe. Probably going to have to call the police, like I mentioned, just to let them know this. And this house was red tag, which a red tag basically means it's very unsafe. You cannot go in. And this is a newer tag within the last week or so. I've actually contacted the owners. Basically what it's saying is they're in violation of the homeowners association in the city, and they need to go ahead and demolish this home and take care of it. So I don't know if you guys can see inside. It's kind of dark in there. There's a huge TV, probably at least 65, 70 inches, maybe TV still inside. You can see the refrigerator door is wide open, just still open, still there, trash can. You can see just, candles. There's even a Starbucks drink back there kind of on the counter, so still a bunch of stuff. Very unsafe to go in. This house is, super unsafe. Down here is the garage. There's actually a car still stuck in there, unfortunately. They're not going to be able to get it out. And right here, it's probably a 12-foot drop. So the driveway, you should just continue straight into the garage, and that's how far down it's dropped. I'm not going to really get any closer. But anyway, the reason why we're over here, this screen was not broken yesterday, and it looks like somebody broke in, and all this stuff right here is new. So I'm going to inspect it. Going to call the police. You can already see in this bag they're like tools. Whether that means they stole those from inside or they used those to get inside the house. Probably not likely, because that's really easy just to break in with your hands and go through the door. So you can already see, looks like a TV box. I wonder what's in this suitcase. Let's check this suitcase out. I already see a power cord coming out of it. Looks like a bag. Let's check this out. It's probably the owner's home, assuming, because they left a tag on here. I don't think somebody wanting to steal. Okay, wow, there's an Xbox inside. That looks like an Xbox 360. And like I said, it looks like either a TiVo or a DVR box. Okay, another Xbox. Yeah, somebody was definitely trying to steal this, and maybe someone drove by and was caught. But I am going to call the police right now. Alright, so I just got off the phone with the Anchorage police. What's really neat in the Anchorage area, I don't know if they have this in your town, but they have a non-emergency number, which is 311. So that's for things that don't need immediate attention, which I would deem this not needing immediate attention. 911 would be the natural emergency right now number. Sometimes you actually get a voicemail. I did not. I had to wait on hold for a little while before somebody finally picked up. But I let them know what I saw. I let them know the address. The lady on the phone actually recognized this address. Most people in the Anchorage area know about this house. We probably at least get 3 or 4 every few days of cars that just kind of drive in circles just to kind of check this out. It's almost become like a landmark here, kind of a, you know, tourist attraction. Some of our other, you know, neighbors notice the exact same thing. But hopefully there's not somebody still in there. I don't think there is, and hopefully they weren't pulling stuff out and got stuck inside. So hopefully the police will come relatively soon, and you know, I can talk to them about what I've seen. And that has definitely happened last night because that was not there yesterday. So hopefully they'll be here in a little bit. Jocelyn, what do you think about that house 2 doors down?
It's not really good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not safe to go over there, right?
I think a wolf broke in there.
A wolf?
Yeah.
That would be kind of scary. So it's actually the next day, and actually a lot has happened in the last few hours, so I wanted to update you guys. So you guys probably saw that I talked a lot with the police. I was able to get a hold of the homeowners of the home and the tenants that lived there when the earthquake happened. So they're fully aware of what's going on. They've been in contact with the police, but a lot has happened. So after talking with the police, and I actually helped them load up the to-be stolen items into their vehicles so they could take it away. The police officer told me what it looked like was they were doing what's called staging. So they basically went into the home. We don't know if it's one person or multiple. And it looked like they took suitcases and bags from the house and loaded it up. Anything they could find, electronics, there were tools, all kinds of stuff, guitar. They loaded it up in the suitcases and the bags. There was even a blanket that was kind of tied at the 4 corners with stuff in it. Again, we didn't really fully examine it, but some of the bags were still open and stuff was hanging out, and that's what we could see. But they were staging it and kind of setting it outside, probably for somebody else to pick up to come get later. And either they were spooked, maybe the house shifted, which would be very likely considering the damage to the house, or somebody saw them. And actually talking to some other neighbors, they were telling us that their dogs were going crazy really early in the morning, and that could have been it too. So we're not sure if anything was stolen, if it was just, you know, in the process of being stolen and they took off, or it was a second load or what have you. But thankfully, like I said, the homeowners know, the tenants know, and I hope they'll get their stuff back soon. There's some other neighbors around the area that caught some suspicious car driving around with its headlights off at about 2:30 in the morning. I've reached out to them and let them know to contact the police officers as well. So hopefully they'll be caught. Hopefully they didn't get hurt if the house shifted. I would never wish ill harm on someone, but I do hope that they are caught. But I also wanted to update you guys on the actual house. So as you guys can see, everything is completely boarded up now. I'm assuming the back is boarded up as well. I don't know for sure, and I'm definitely not going back there. But it was definitely not like this yesterday. So after talking with the homeowners and the tenants, or former tenants I guess I should say, they finally found a contractor that was willing to come out here. I know a lot of contractors around here are just super busy with earthquake damage, and I know another one came out here, and I think they just, you know, took a risk assessment and decided it just wasn't worth their safety, you know, while they're putting this stuff up in case it fell. But somebody definitely did come. I saw them pull out this morning, so wanted to update you guys on that. So hopefully that means no one else is going to be able to break in there and take anything, and I hope the tenants can get their items back. I'm not really sure how it would work if they had renter's insurance and, you know, filed their claim months ago to get, you know, a lot of their possessions repurchased. But if all of a sudden they're accessible again, that is the ones that were at least taken by the police, if they're able to get those back. So I hope they can. I hope they can get those back, and hopefully no more issues arise with this house. You know, talking with the homeowners, I'm actually going to leave a link down below. They still have a GoFundMe page up. Still a very sad situation. Basically, they have been denied by state assistance, they have been denied by FEMA, and my understanding is they were denied because they are not permanent residents in the home, which is just totally mind-boggling to me. If anyone needs it in the Anchorage area, they do. So they did not have earthquake insurance. It was actually a miscommunication. I'll leave a link up in the corner where the homeowner actually posted a video that you guys feel free to watch about everything that's going on with their house. And I am, like I said, going to leave a GoFundMe link. We feel just very sad for their situation. We've actually donated to their GoFundMe page, you know, just hoping that they can figure something out. I hope that FEMA will accept their appeal. I know the homeowners filed an appeal, and hopefully FEMA will really take into consideration and give them help, because they really do need it. Like I said, I don't know of any home in the Anchorage area that had this much damage. You know, from the house damage to the possessions to all that. So again, I'll leave some links below. Please feel free to check that out. Check out the homeowner's video that she posted about the house. But we really do feel connected, even though we've never met them, because reading, you know, their history and their background, our dream has been to come to Alaska, and we're so grateful that last summer that dream came true. And their dream has been to come back to Alaska. So they were basically stationed here for military. They got orders to go somewhere else, but they kept this house so that they could come back to it when they're out of the military. And now it's completely destroyed, not having earthquake insurance. They have, I think, a 25-year mortgage, or years left on their mortgage is what she says in the video, and nothing to show for it. So they would be forced basically to pay this mortgage, which now they don't have any income coming in from the tenants because they can't live there, for 25 years and still have nothing to show for it because they can't live in this home. They would have to pay to get it destroyed and rebuilt, and it would be probably impossible to find a home loan that would cover destroying the whole thing, which would probably be about $60,000 by the time you pay for destruction, have the ground filled in because it looks like there was probably a sinkhole, and then to rebuild. So they'll have their old mortgage and then potentially a new loan. So I know it's just a very tough situation. We really do feel for them. But please check that out. Check out their information. And if you guys have any questions about it, let me know. I'm just glad that I was able to help in any way that we could, whether it was a little bit financially with the police, and hopefully they'll catch, you know, whoever did this, so they're not out there still doing that. But anyway, I wanted to give you guys that quick update. Well, it wasn't really quick. I always say quick and long story short, and it's never really that short. But anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome today. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.